Yes, another video. Hey, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be Get Ready With Me. I'm trying new products from e.l.f. and I recently did a haul on this products that I recently got. So if you haven't seen that, check that out. I'm gonna link that down below. So I'm just going to use the products that I got recently from e.l.f. and the products that is kind of like new, and some of the products are not new to me. Some of the products is not new, but it's new to me. So I'm going to try it in front of you all so that we can see our first reaction. So anyway, I already applied my moisturizer and the basics, and also applied my primer, which is the e.l.f. Blemish Control Primer, and it looks like this. So anyway, so this is what I used. If you guys don't know this primer, this is a really good primer, and this is in green because I have reddish like a face, like I have some, you know, dark spots and stuff like that, and this is supposed to help with that. But I haven't really, I don't know, I haven't seen any difference. But anyway, so the already also color correct so that you know, you won't see me like an alien. So anyway, the color correct that I use is from Benefit, and this is one of those mini things that it comes in a set, and this is Erase Space number 2. This is the color I use. So anyway, let's go start with the first thing I'm going to use, which is the I'm going to apply the concealer, which is this right here. This is the lightweight concealer stick from the Beautiful Bare lines that they have, and so this is in the shade light to medium. So let's see how this works on me. I have a really dark circles, so we shall see if this will work and see if this will last throughout the day, especially during summertime. Man, I'm so tired. I haven't slept for like 12 hours or 20, almost 24 hours. So anyway, so this is what it looks like, and this is the swatch. It's very creamy right off the bat, and it's kind of dark. I'm not sure if this will you know, this will cover. Okay, let me just go ahead and use one of my mirror. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply this on the area that I needed to cover. All right. It is, well, I thought it'd be dark, but looks like it is the color. And so far, I like how it is very handy to apply. I'm tired. Okay, so I have this three kind of like a beauty blender, but this is kind of like a sponge, and they have this in different sizes. So which one should I use for concealer portion? Maybe the middle, the smallest one. Okay, let's try this. I don't have any mirror anymore, so I'm just gonna use what mirror I have there. It's kind of small to be, maybe I'll use the middle one. Maybe I'll use this one right here. This kind of like this. Ooh, I also wet this, so it's already dampened, and right off the bat it's not as soft as Beauty Blender. It's definitely denser, and when you wet this, the water doesn't really dry that fast. Water coming out anymore, but it feels like it's still wet. So anyway, let's go ahead and blend this damn concealer. Okay, the concealer is actually light, but the color, I mean the shade of the concealer, well, this beautiful. Now this sponge is just taking off the product out of my freaking face. I'm just trying to slowly push it so that it won't. Feels like this sponge is just gonna take your product off your face instead of blending it. Let me just go ahead and use my finger, because it feels like the sponge is just taking the product off of my face, which is not good. Oh, sorry. Am I covering you? Alright, so I think the sponge kind of yeah, definitely take off the concealer. But the concealer, if you just blend it with your hand, it kind of melts the product on your skin, which is pretty. I don't really like the sponge because it totally takes off the product. I mean, it totally takes the product off of your face. So I'm just gonna apply another because it feels like the sponge took it off. And it does cover a little bit, but it looks like it's about to cake actually, since it's cream. So I'm just melting it off, but it does cover my redness and also my dark circles. I think it's very important if you're gonna use this concealer to color correct first, so that make sure you know your under circles or whatever redness you have under your eyes is going to really cover it up, because this concealer is kind of light consistency and it doesn't really it doesn't have a full coverage to it. So that's how I notice it, but it is kind of nice because you can still see your skin. Actually, I'm just melting it because it is pretty kind of creamy, so making sure that it's not gonna cake out throughout the day. So anyway, the foundation that I'm gonna be using today is from Urban Decay, and this is called the One and Done Naked Skin from Urban Decay. So I'm just gonna, I don't want to use any foundation from ELF. So anyway, so I'm just gonna apply this because this is kind of like suitable for summertime. So I'm not gonna apply too much because it's, you know, my drill. Okay, let's go ahead and we're done. Okay, so as you guys can see, I didn't really I didn't cover up my full face of it. So it's hot out here. So the next thing we're going to do is to apply the, what's next? I have this new product from ELF and I'm so excited when I saw this online. I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks like a pomade. I'm so crazy when it comes to pomades, and so I'm like, yes. But the only color that I got was this color right here, which is the medium brown, and most of the, what do you call this, most of the colors are out of stock, and I'm like, no, I really wanted to get the darkest one, but this is kind of like second to the darkest, so I'm like, whatever, I'll get that one to see if I like it. So also I'm gonna use the tool that I'm so excited to get because it looks like the Anastasia brow tool that eyebrow duo brush that I use all the time, and I'm like, I need to get another one of this but in a cheaper version, and I'm so glad ELF made one. This is kind of a little bit just different than Anastasia because the point of this, you know, the brush right here is just a little bit hair longer, because the Anastasia one is just kind of like a little bit shorter than this, which is kind of like easier to apply your brows. But this is exciting for me because I'm such a sucker when it comes to brow tools, and this is really inexpensive, and the Anastasia one is like $18, and I'm like, no, I got to find a different one just in case, you know, I use the heck out of it. So anyway, I'm just gonna apply this. I'm hoping that this is the right color for me. It is kind of dark, but yeah, it might be my color, but I really want to get the darkest one just in case though. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna apply this. The tool is not that bad. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's not brown, it's just match my hair color. Yes. This is really, really good because it matched my hair color. It's easy to apply with this tool. And then the color is not too, well, the product is actually a lot easier to apply. Good. Just a little bit hair darker, but I don't hate it. I actually like it because it doesn't have any brown in it, so I really, really love that product. It's easy to apply. It's very pigmented. Also, the applicator is really easy to use, and that's a lot of really. So anyway, my eyes is about to deflate. Let me just go ahead and set my under eyes to make sure that the concealer is not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna use my Ben Eye powder. Already pour it. I'm just gonna set it, not baking, guys. I'm just setting it. Okay, we're just going to apply the shadows. Shadow that I'm going to be using is one of these. This is the Molten shadows that they released recently, and I got the shade Brush Cooper and also Rose Gold. So I'm not sure which one I should be wearing. Which one looks better? I'm just gonna use this Rose Gold color. I'm kind of this might be interesting to use. Okay, so before I apply this, I'm probably just gonna apply the matte first, which is from the ELF, and it's called the Mad for Matte. And I am going to apply this shade right here, that right there, real quick, just to give my crease a little bit definition. Okay, let me go ahead and apply the base first. This is from NYX. I'm just gonna apply this. The heck, mirror? Okay, so that the shadow will stay there. Okay, so the lid is a little bit defined now, and I am going to just apply this color right here. These colors right here, I mean, I have been going back and forth to these colors all the time. I just love it. Okay, so so I'm just gonna apply this color right here, which is the Molten shadow. This is liquid, and I'm like, well, really liquid. This is my first time using a shadow like this, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel. Alright, so I'm gonna apply this in the middle. Just gonna apply I'm just gonna use my finger to apply it. It's gonna look pretty. Oh, this is nice. And I think you have to wait until it dries. I'm just gonna apply another layer on top of it. Wet. Okay, so right off the bat, this kind of shadow, like, this is a very time consuming way, because you got to make sure that you applied it correctly. And I'm just gonna apply it in the corners because it is kind of pretty color. So I'm just gonna highlight that corner right there. Pretty color. Yes. What do you think? No? It is subtle. It's not that like bam, you know, like bright and stuff. It is just subtle. Hey, that's pretty. It is very subtle. It works for the daytime. It is nice. And you can totally just wear this alone if you just want a pop of color and just like go. So anyway, I will apply the kind of like a champagne color, and I'm gonna apply this on the brow bone. Brow bone, guys, brow bone. Alright, so I'm just gonna apply this here. I really need to start cleaning my brow bone. Hair is kind of growing. Alright, so I'm just gonna apply this one. Has glitters, definitely. compared to the rose gold. Rose gold doesn't have a gold glitters in it, but this one has. And not my favorite because it is kind of like big glitters of gold, but it's alright. We can live with that. Not my favorite one compared to the rose gold. I love the rose gold one. It is pretty. I bet you can use this as a highlighter if you want because it's really subtle. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to use is I'm just gonna do my liner. This is not new, but this is the cream liner from ELF, and I'm just gonna apply this today. This is in brown, and gonna use one of Tarte's applicator. Yes, honey, done. Alright, so the next portion would be to use and try one of these palettes, and I'm going to use this Total Face palette. It's called Beautifully Bare Total Face palette, and this is the packaging. And this is new to me, and this is not new, but this is new to me, but I'm really excited to use. Look at that packaging. To dye like a highlighter and a little bit two blushes and also a bronzer, but the bronzer that I'm gonna be using is not from this palette, so I'm just gonna try one of these blushes here to see how it goes. And so if I can find one of my freaking brushes, so this is in the bottom, so I'm gonna apply this color here. See how pigmented it is. Okay, it's not that powdery, but it is powdery, but it's not as powdery like most ELF products. Alright, bye bye. Alright, so I'm just going to, the mirror is like humongous. Alright, so the color is so pretty. It just looks like your own glow of a blush. Again, well, I have to blend it a lot because I like my powder to look subtle and doesn't look like a powder, so I make sure that I, you know, really powder it really good. I like it. So I'm excited to take this with me because palettes I love. Alright, so I'm going to try the, let's see, let me see if I can, let me just try the highlighter a little bit, and if I can find my freaking, come on. Okay, so I'm just gonna use one of the shadow brushes. So I'm just gonna see how pigmented the highlight is, see if it's like bam. Nice. It is not as like bright as you want it to be, but it is, you can tell that it's there. I'm just gonna apply this a little bit here. It is subtle, so you guys can see. I think they're trying to pull the your own glow look. It is not that like super bright of a, subtle, isn't it? I love it. Alright, so let me go ahead and tack that packaging. Okay, so this is the bronzer palette that they released recently, and I'm really excited about this because this is kind of like a dupe for Lorac. If I can open you, come on. The same as the Lorac bronzer, which I have right now, that looks like this, which I'm loving. And so, okay, this is what it looks like. And this is the Lorac one. It's almost alike, but the elf has just a little bit gold glitters in it and a lot darker than the Lorac, if you guys can see. So anyway, we're gonna use this and see how pigmented the bronzers are. So I am going to use the two colors right here, which is this right here and this right here. I'm just building it up on my brush because it's so powdery. So anyway, so now it's built, so you guys can see. I'm gonna apply it. It is, wow, it's not that crazy color. Thought it'd be like, whoa, pigmented in your face, but wow, this is kind of like your own bronze color. It is pretty. Yes. So you guys can see the difference. So I'm just going to blend it really good. So I'm just going to build it again. Little suggestion: do not apply the product on your face right away. You have to make sure that you really need to blend the product in your brush, and then you know, just kind of like lay it in the back of your hand or something like that, and then apply it, because that way the product would work better and you can blend it easily. Now I'm all bronze. What do you think? This is nice. Before you buy the Lorac one, I think this might be the way to go. Okay, I don't want to get carried away with the bronzer, but sometimes we all do. Just gonna contour my nose. I'm not contouring it like a regular contour. I'm just basically like matching the nose with the rest of my face, because when you are out in the sun and you get a little tan, your nose normally gets a little bit like sun in the middle, so you want to also hit there, but not like a contour way, because it doesn't really look normal. So I'm just going to add a little bit of product in there. As you guys can see, it looks, you know, like I just went to the beach. What do you think? I'm just gonna apply this on my neck also. Oh, this brush sheds like freak. Oh my gosh, I love this. $6, and it's worth your money, because I have the Lorac and this is like $25, and I'm like, now that I tried the e.l.f. and I'm like, it is definitely like 50-50. But the Lorac one is just a little hair lighter than the e.l.f. e.l.f. is definitely a little darker, much more darker. Alright, so the next product that we're gonna try is the e.l.f. Beautifully Bare Finishing Powder that looks like this, and I am just going to apply this all over my face because it's a finishing powder, and it looks like this. This is the packaging right here, and this is new actually this summer. They just released this last month, and this is the shade, and the shade the shade I got is light to medium. So anyway, I'm just going to apply this. If I can find a freaking brush. Okay, I'm just gonna apply this all over my face. It's supposed to be a bare powder, which is kind of like saying that it's not that, you know, pigmented. This is the product right here. I'm just gonna do the same. I'm gonna tap it on the back of my hand and doing it again. You know, I'm just taking out the excess. So anyway, just gonna apply this now. If you don't have any like anything on your face to hide, or like use a foundation or concealer and stuff, this is a really good powder. I'd say it's very light, and it has a little bit what a color in it. It doesn't totally leave you bare, but it doesn't cover either. But because this is just only a finishing powder, this is just supposed to just, you know, finish everything on your face after you put all that crap on your face. So anyway, well, it does a job. It does makes my face a little bit matte though. I'm not sure if this color is my shade, but it might be. But it does give me a little bit tanner look. So good so far. Anyway, that's nice. I'm gonna just throw the box away. Although the packaging is kind of easy to get dirty. But oh no, the beauty blender. So anyway, the next thing we're gonna apply is mascara, baby. So I'm just gonna use my mascara tool from Lancome, my one and only mascara curler from Lancome. Okay, so I'm going to use the mascara from, this is called, I don't know, from the, I don't know what the, throw the box, but anyway, it says e.l.f. Volumizing and Defining Mascara. So I'm going to use this. This is my first time using a mascara from e.l.f., so we shall see. I love the packaging. It's white and silver, and it's just so pretty in your vanity. So, wow! This kind of reminds me of It Cosmetics. So I'm just going to do that a few times until I get some product. Okay, now the wand is kind of like, if you guys can see that, it is bendable. Wow. And then the applicator is so big. Let's see if this works. Oh my gosh, it does give some sort of a length. I love the applicator. Oh, I love the applicator because it is, this is my first time using a or trying one of those bendable ones. Look how big my lashes is. It just gives it a little volume. Okay, I'm not gonna apply too much because it might go down. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna apply it on the other side. I'm gonna apply on the bottom now. Just gonna let it dry. Oh my gosh, look how long my lashes are. I love this thing, e.l.f. Most of the products I got is really, really good. I've been loving it. Last thing that actually, the next thing after that is to try the illuminating palette, and this is what it looks like. This is not new, but it's new to me. If I can get it out. And this is the packaging. Oh my god, you're so pretty. You got your champagne color and a little pinkish, and also the little bit lighter portion which has yellow undertone to it. So which should I try? To combine these two colors right here, which is the pinkish and a little bit pale pink color, and this is kind of like a champagne color, if you guys can see. That's the color, and this is the colors that I'm gonna use, and I'm just gonna apply them together. Okay, the mascara it's kind of sticky now that it's drying, so I'm just gonna combine these two colors. It's powdery, you guys, but we'll see. We shall see how the product. Whoa, that is powdery. Alright. It is very nice. I just added to this, to the area where I applied that shimmer before. But it is pretty. It is powdery, but what the hell. you guys can see, it is not a Wham Bam highlighter, but it is a highlighter. It's workable. Yes. Not bad. It's not my favorite, but it is a highlight. Alright, so the last thing that I'm going to apply on this face, so I'm gonna use the lip lacquer that they have, and I don't know why I picked this color, because it looks like my skin and this will totally wash off my face, but I just want to try it anyway. I'm probably gonna take it off, but I just want to try this in front of you all. I don't like colors like this because it totally washes off my face or my lips and I look like a zombie. Okay, so where's my mirror? And it smells like vanilla. And this is in the shade. I didn't tell you the shade. Okay, the shade is natural. Okay. This is not a liquid lipstick, I don't think. They have other different colors. Look at this. And I don't know why I got this color. Look at that. Looks sick. The color is nice for you all who likes a natural neutral color. I don't like this color because it is like my skin color. Okay. It tastes like candy. Yeah, okay, this is the color on my lips, and I think we all can agree that this is not good on my lips, because look at that. So I just want to show it to you so that, because I got it, you know, from my recent haul, and so I just want to show you and I want to see how it looks. And the product itself is very moisturizing, although the color I mean, I should have gotten a different color, but it is pretty. The products taste sweet. So anyway, I like it. It's not that much. It's only like $3, I think, from the Beautifully Bare lines that they have. So anyway, I'm just gonna take it off because I'm not comfortable with this. Yes, back to my old lips color. So anyway, I got this also, which is a newer product that they have, I think. I'm not sure, but it's new to me. But anyway, this is the, what do you call this? I think it's a lip balm, and this is in the shade XO Red. Ooh. And I'm just gonna use this anyway because I have a chappy lips this time. So it has like a tint to it, so it's not like, you know, it will just go away right away like a lip balm will. So I'm just gonna apply this and look at the color all over it. Anyway, I don't know how much this is, but it looks like $1, $2. So anyway, I'm just gonna apply this, and look at that. To those of you who don't want to wear lipstick, this is a really good lip balm, and this will stay for a while because I did try this the other day and it did stay put there for a while, especially when it's red. It normally does. It will normally stain any kind of reds. But anyway, I love this color because it doesn't look like a lipstick. It just looks like, you know, it's just looks like a lip balm, but it looks like your own skin. I mean, it looks like your own lipstick. But anyway, I want to get the rest of this color right here because I love it. It's very moisturizing and very, very light. Anyway, my camera is getting low, but so let's go ahead and finish this. I love this. Not bad, Elf. I love this one. I'm gonna use that every day actually. So anyway, I'm just gonna set this whole face with my L'Oreal setting spray. I didn't get one from Elf, but after I use up this this one, I'm gonna buy some. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and this is the look of me, and I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me trying new makeup from ELF, and I absolutely love all the products that I got from them. The mascara is now dry and it doesn't clump anymore on my lashes. So anyway, this is the look and I love it. ELF is definitely stepping it up. So anyway, I will see you in my next video and I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for subscribing and supporting my channel. I love you guys so much, and hit like if you are enjoying this and find this helpful. So anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.